Hey guys, TheSmileBC here. Unless you've been sleeping under an old willow tree, you should by now be aware of the Lord of the Rings mod Renewed and its steady progress to port everything from the 1.7.10 version to Minecraft 1.15.2. Whether you are a single player or a multiplayer fan, with the last update that came out a few days ago, now would be the ideal time to jump ship and begin your adventures in the renewed version of the mod. Why, you may ask? Well, because Mevans added a few new features that make it ideal for both veterans and newcomers alike to start exploring Middle-earth. You see, in the Lord of the Rings mod, most of your actions and choices in who you help or fight directly influences with who you can interact and what you can do with them. This is done through an alignment system. Simply, if you kill an orc near the Shire, the hobbits will appreciate you more and allow you new things such as hiring their farmhands or even units to help fight larger battles. Now, Middle-earth has a lot of these different factions with their associated alignments, and through these two systems, players have a personal choice whether to become an ally of the dwarves or of the elves or of the orcs or any other of the many groups. You can only pledge to one of these factions and solidify your alliance with them, which in multiplayer allows you to hold PvP wars, roleplay with those who chose to join you, and to create communities in every server. So now that these two systems have been ported to the renewed mod, the player can begin to think whose side they wish to be on when the War of the Ring unfolds. At this moment, the enemies and the quests to earn alignment have not been added yet, and therefore you cannot actually gain any alignment without using commands, but this doesn't mean that you cannot do anything yet though, while the mod team still works on the enemies and quests. If you're a new player, this means you have the time to get familiar with the factions before you have to worry about NPCs attacking you for a mistake you made, like accidentally hitting a hobbit, and you can take your adventures to both the overworld and to Middle-earth using the portal. Until the content you wish to explore is added, you can already traverse into Middle-earth proper to gather building materials, to get your crafting tables, or get the unique tools that you want, and set up a base wherever you desire, and then anticipate the coming of the factions. If you are a veteran player, you can set up a game in which you can already set the alignment level for everyone with commands, and you can begin your builds and factions in Middle-earth without the immediate risk of invasions, enemy spawns, or unit wars. Essentially, giving everyone on the server, or when you're alone, a preparation phase before the content needed to cause devastation on the land are added in future updates. Alternatively, now with the fully customizable factions through the .json files, you could also set up an entire story or faction of your own. You can edit basically anything of the factions, and you can import your own world or faction identities and start the story off in any way you desire. You won't have to worry about the NPCs or the mods destroying your immersion, as most of it isn't in yet. And that also means you don't have to fix as much in one go. You can gradually work up as the updates come out. So that will help you out if you start now. So regardless of whether you are new to 1.15 or the Lord of the Rings mod itself, at this stage, there's no better time to really get your preparations on and start exploring the renewed mod. It will only be a matter of time before the world will fill up with other content, and it's up to you to make sure all the new content gets a most warm welcome. As always, all relevant links, such as the download to the mod, are in the description for you. And keep an eye out on the Facebook page, where the mod team frequently posts updates and in-progress pictures if you want to see what they're working on. I believe in you. Show me what you've got. Start playing the renewed mod now. Peace.